Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. So, today we talk about the free agents that are killing Kaizer Chiefs. And why am I saying this? I am going to tell you in this video. But before we get into that, Buffett, you know the drill. Niti, like, subscribe. Yes, subscribe. And yeah, you know what it is. Come back and call your friends. Call your granny, your uncle, your sister. Call your brother. Call your friend at school. Call everyone to come and subscribe. Come and subscribe to the channel. We're on 7,000. 7,000, Baba. 7,000. Imagine if we all contributed 10 rand in this 7,000. That means it's 70K. But anyway, let me get to the story quickly. So today it's official. Kaizer Chiefs released Bongani Sam from his contract. Bongani Sam is a free agent and now he's free to go. It was reported a month before that Chiefs had released Bongani Sam. Then his agent Lance Davis came out and said it's not true. Bongani Sam has not been released. So what I think happened is Kaizer Chiefs management was releasing Bongani Sam. That part, it was a definite, without a doubt. Kaizer Chiefs management was releasing Bongani Sam. The issue came in that Bongani Sam and his agent had not agreed with Kaizer Chiefs on the package that they want to be released on. Because you must remember, Bongani Sam has, some people are saying 3, but let's say at minimum 2 years left. 2 years left. If you're earning 100K at Kaizer Chiefs, which is not a far-fetched number. Generally, Chiefs does pay well. If you're earning 100K at Kaizer Chiefs, that means per season you're earning 1.2 million. That means over 2 years you're earning 2.4 million. Obviously, this is before tax. So when you get terminated, what must happen is that Kaizer Chiefs must basically give you all the money, right, that you would have gotten had they not terminated your contract. So because you have 2 years left, Chiefs, when they terminate your contract today, they must give you that 2.4 million that they were going to pay you over 2 years. Then you can go. That is the deal. That is generally how football contracts work. It's not like at work where they fire you and you basically just take on a package that's 6 months. In football, you take that contract because football is a short career, etc., etc. You know how the story goes. But now what teams tend to do is that if they're going to terminate you, they don't want to pay you the 2.4 million. They want to make a deal with you to be like, look, you're still going to go and sign for another team, but it's difficult for us to pay you 2 million rand, your remaining contract amount. So in order to release you, can we pay you like 500,000 or pay you like, let's say at most 1 million? Can we pay you at most 1 million? Then for you as a player, now think of yourself as Bongani Sam. You've had injury problems. You've struggled to play at Orlando Pirates. Your career is going downwards, which means that chances are Bongani Sam will never see 100,000 again, 100,000 per month again in his life. Meaning, chances are he will never earn close to 1 million in a year in his life. Meaning what? I, as Bongani Sam, if I know that I have injury problems, etc., etc., I would rather have 2 million today than 1 million rand today. Because that 2 million rand is important for the rest of my life because I have injuries and I'm no longer getting young. I'm about 27. So I will want my 2 million. I would rather you Chiefs leave me on the bench, leave me wherever. But as long as I'm getting my 100K a month, I'm fine. And that is the situation with Bongani Sam. And let me clarify this. The 100,000 is an example. It's not the true figure. It could be more or it could be around 80K. But like I say, Chiefs pay well. Bongani Sam is a seasoned player. So chances are it's around the 100K mark. But yeah, why I'm saying that Chiefs has a model now to sign free agents. And when I say it's a model, it's been a model for many years now. It's part of the reason why we are actually not a great team right now, because we don't buy talent. We just get second-hand talent that's in the market. Sometimes we get lucky that second-hand talent is actually a quality player, even though maybe it's a quality player who is in the last year of his career or is past his peak. For example, Cirino top quality player, but he's past his peak. His performance is just going to go downwards. Every season he plays for Chiefs is going downwards, but at Sundowns, they got him going upwards. At Sundowns, they got the Serino that was wanted by Al Ahly. The current Serino we have now was a free agent. No Al Ahly came for him. No big teams came for him. When it came to Chiefs, it was just because Chiefs just does not have a good squad. So I'm just making that an example. Billiard maybe is a different example because Billiard was actually wanted in Saudi or Qatar. He just chose Kaizer Chiefs because I think the package was better. Dolly, injury problems, whatever the case may be. Sharp, maybe wanted to be closer to his young family. But yeah, let me get back to the story. Why I'm saying free agents are bad. So this season, I think so far we have signed about 6 free agents or 5. I'm not sure. I think Flavio was a free agent. I think from my understanding, he just left his team in Indonesia. The Chiefs didn't buy him. And Flavio's deal is big, but luckily it's one year. Apparently, his deal is above the 2 million mark per season. Then we got Chislet, another free agent. Then we got Tabiso Monyani, and we got Marco as free agents. The players it's saying that we've paid for sure is Ndlovu and Shinga. The others are more free agents, right? Now what happens is that this free agent thing, Chiefs has been trying to use it to its benefit because Chiefs does not want to go compete or pay big monies for players. So they try to get free agents who you don't have to pay a lot of money for to sign them, but at the very least, you can give them a salary that would have been better than had you signed them. So for example, let me make this example for you, is that let's say Mteto. Let's say Mteto signs for Chiefs. Because we are paying 10 million for Mteto, when he gets to Kaizer Chiefs, he's probably earning, let's say, 150 to 200K. If you sign him, he's probably earning 150 to 200K. But if Mteto is still a good player and he's a free agent, instead of giving him 200 to 150K, you can give him 300K. Because it's like it doesn't hurt you anyway. You just give him 300K because you didn't have to pay the 10 million to sign him. So you can sweeten his deal by paying him more money. That's how you bring in Abo Billiard and Abo Dolly. Because Abo Billiard and Abo Dolly, because they don't have a transfer price, you can kind of take some of the money you would have used to put in the transfer price and give it to them. So, for example, if Kama Billiard at Sundowns, because we know he allowed his contract to run out, if Kama Billiard at Sundowns, he is worth, let's say, 15 million. When it comes to Kaizer and he's earning a salary of close to, let's say, 2 to 3 million, or let's say 2 to 3 million at Sundowns. When it comes to Chiefs, instead of Chiefs buying Kama Billiard for 15 million, they wait for him to become a free agent. And then what they do is that they say, look, you're earning 3 million at Sundowns per season, but now at Chiefs, we're going to give you 5 to 6 million at Chiefs in terms of your salary. Then what happens is that Kama Billiard says, I'm coming. I'll wait for my contract at Sundowns to finish, then I'm coming. Because he's then doubling his salary, which is already a lot. And then for him, it makes his life even better. It's like, double my money. You see, so this is the example I'm making. But here's where I'm getting to. I know a lot of you are going to complain because in this channel, we have started to invite people who complain a lot. But anyway, here is the problem about the free agent saga. The free agent saga is becoming expensive, especially when the players are not good. In your free agent market, it is not likely to find the best talent. You get lucky when you find a Serino. But like I said, Serino should not be our best player at Chiefs. But he is. This is what is scary. Let me repeat it again. Serino at 34, close to 35, whatever, should not be the best attacking player or best player at Chiefs. but he is most likely our best attacking player. Some can argue may not be our best player, maybe because of Dudley, but let's just say he is our best player. Cirino should not be our best player at Chiefs, but he is our best player. But the crazy part about this guy being our best player is that he will never hit his peak anymore. He's way past his peak. Cirino is going downwards. Chiefs will never see his peak. His peak will be something we only dream about because we saw at Sundowns. He is playing with his brain now. His body is going the other direction. Does it mean that he can't play more years like about Elias Pilembe, etc., etc.? No. He can still use his brain. He can still keep his body in shape, etc. But what it means is that, will you ever get the peak Cirino? No. But anyway, let me get to my point. What I'm trying to say is this, is that, guys, what we don't see is that these free agents who come and flop here, and Chiefs regret signing, like Abo Potsani, like Abo Bongani Sam. Tashrik Morris is one of these players that is there, that's going to give us a problem. Like all of these players that we got, Castillo wasn't a bad player, but he's in the same bracket in terms of we had to pay him out because he did sign a contract. All of these players, you know what happens is that these players who were free agents, meaning free, now are costing you money, and it's impacting your new season because you want to go and buy players, but you can't because now you have an expense of having to pay out free agents. What do I mean? Let's just say Bongani Sam is 2 million. Gone. Let's say Potsani was left with another, let's say 1 million or 2 million also from his contract. So that is 4 million already on 2 players. Let's say Castillo was left with also another 2 to 3 million on his contract. That's another 7 million gone. You see, already I'm talking about the value of a player. Those are the 2 players I've named so far. Now, there's players like Abo Happy Mashiani, Abo Morris, that are still to come, and still, you see, so you guys get what I'm saying. If Chiefs release Abo Morris, it's another 2 million. That's 9 million. If Chiefs releases Happy Mashiani, it's probably another 2 million. I'm making these numbers up, but I want to show you how it can easily add up. That means that Chiefs could end up finding themselves in a position where to release players of their contracts at Kaizer Chiefs, it could cost them close to 10 million. Plus minus 10 million to release the players that they got for free in most cases. And that is a problem because we could have taken that same 10 million and gone and paid an actual quality player who you won't need to release, and he will play out his contract. And that's the problem, because right now, when Chiefs has close to 10 million to pay out for a free agent, they still have to sign a player and also pay that player's salary. It makes the finances difficult, which is why the free agent approach is a double-edged sword. The free agent approach, you should only attempt the free agent approach if you have a good management and a good eye for talent. If you don't have a good management and good eye for talent, rather try stick to signing quality because you have less chances of burdening yourself in the future. Right now, we are burdened by players who are not good enough at Kaizer Chiefs. And this is the problem that I'm talking about. I have even forgot about Abom Duduzim Tanzani and Abu Sabelo Hatem. The one thing that a lot of people are going to say when I'm mentioning these things is that they're going to say, you are talking nonsense because Chiefs did sell Yusuf Mat, right? So people can say, yes, we may be losing money from free agents, but Yusuf Mat covers us from the money we are losing, right? And sometimes the problem with this is that what we don't see oftentimes is that when a player gets sold and bought, the transfer fee of that player doesn't always arrive the same day. Sometimes it arrives in installments. And you'll find that Matt's salary, Matt's fee, whatever, the final installment could be at the end of next season. But Chiefs will still be whatever million that Matt was worth. But my thing is that the investment in free agents can also be a very expensive thing. You can be trying to cheat the system, but you'll also be paying the price for it. And that price is even worse than the benefit of signing a quality player. If you focus on signing quality players, yes, the finance side is going to be difficult. But a lot of the times you're winning cups. A lot of the times you're putting bums on seats. A lot of the times you're selling more merchandise with these quality players. There's more upside to this player. But when you're buying a lot of the times these free agents that you end up releasing anyway, it's not bringing a fan to the stadium. It's not selling merchandise. It's not bringing you cups. And then on top of that, this guy costs you money just for you to say, see right now, sharp, you can go now. And that is a big, big problem. And I think Chiefs management should look into this free agent policy because it is hurting us more than it is helping us. If you're going to sign a free agent, I don't mind free agents. Sign the free agent. But I think there also should be a limit on free agents. You see, when your whole squad of signing is free agents and one or two average players, it kind of makes us worry about what direction the team wants to move in. And I'm saying this also by making the statement. Before the game of Stellenbosch, I want all of us to come out and say all the negative things that we want to say about Chiefs, all the negative things, whatever the case may be, that you are still holding or that you want to get off your chest. But the moment we see the starting lineup of that Chiefs that is going to verse Stellenbosch, we are starting off on a positive note. We don't talk about Chiefs should have, could have. No, we don't. We talk about the game. If a player flops in the game, we talk about it. If a player plays brilliant in the game, we talk about it. If Chiefs wins, we talk about it. Because when the season starts, we all start on 0 points. Meaning that when the season starts, Chiefs has the same chance of winning the league as Sundowns. It just means the only thing that we have to do from that moment is wait and see. Amakhosi.